the conspiracy theory world, where they try to talk of the eye of Horus and everything. How the devil has taken what is initially is God's, and now is using it to try to push for another revelation, and the eye is being used in and symbolism in many other places, which is not God's. It's so interesting. I think because today, if somebody would come here, probably just mgeni na kufika mlango na sijui nini naongea, nasema na nafundisha na hayo Horus.
Little knowledge is dangerous.
Yes, so
the all-seeing eye.
Yeah, the all-seeing eye.
I think you're onto something.
This is interesting.
What we have noticed in all these studies is a trend that Satan has. He has nothing original
of his own. Yes, he steals.
He takes what God made, corrupts it. He takes what God made, corrupts it. One day we will go through the calendar and the stars. You've seen the horoscope in the newspapers. Do you know that was originally of God? And then using the Chaldeans, and with time, they corrupted it into the horoscope we have in the newspaper.
Pastor Brand told us that message on that sometime.
He taught you guys on that some stars. Let me give you a good example. The year begins in March. And the first month of March is when Christ was crucified. And that is when they used to sacrifice the Passover lamb. Actually, it's ram. They never used to kill a lamb, they used to kill a ram. But they used to take a ram that has not started breeding. So it is fully grown, it is about to join the older rams. But at that point is when they isolate it and they kill it. And if Jesus is the ram of God, then look, the Jews, when you reach the age of 30, you're mature. When you reach the age of 35, and that is when you can take on disciples. 35 is when you join the elders. And Christ was crucified at what age? He had passed the age of maturity, of taking on disciples, but he had not joined the elders. Just like the Passover ram. And they kill it on that month, right? Which stars or which constellation image is up in the sky during that month? Aries, the ram. 6 months later, the month when we have the Feast of Atonement. What is to atone? To atone is to balance the scales. I owe you, I pay what I owe you, the scales are balanced. So atonement is actually the Feast of Kippurim. To atone, to balance the scales, to even the score. What is the constellation, what is the image they form in the sky during Kippurim atonement? Libra, the scales. Why would the Chaldeans have things like the lion, the virgin, it's called what? The conqueror killing the serpent. They don't make sense except in the biblical stories. So anyway, let's move on to the next thing. Now, the word that I will give you guys today is the word ayin itself. Have you guys noticed something? What is the letter that we are looking at today? Ayin. And what is the word that we are looking at today? So which is which? What is the name of this letter? And what is this word? The letter has a name. And the name is Ayin. And the letter is Ayin. And to write the name of the letter, you use Ayin. That is how the ancient Hebrew is structured. Now, I told you Ayin, this letter is the I. Let us look if the name describes the I. We said I means to perceive. Yod makes it an adjective. Perceived. Noon, remember last time we did noon? Anew, afresh. Repeating the same thing over and over again. It was usually for Ben, a child. By it, the house, all over again. The continuation, perpetuation of the home. So noon means to repeatedly, in cycles. Right? Father, son, father, son, father, son. That's the continuation of the home. So to perceive or perceived continuously. Of all the senses we looked at, which one is it that is constantly giving you sense experience? In my mother tongue, we have a saying, you do not, unajua vile mtu uwekelea mkuki, or if you're walking, you put your walking stick when you reach somewhere down. There's a saying in my mother tongue, you do not put your eyes down the way you put a walking stick down. Ukiamka, the whole day utatumia macho mpaka ulale. The eye is the one sense organ that is perpetual throughout the day and throughout your life. Tomorrow you use your eyes. Next day you use your eyes. And you don't use it and stop and use it and stop. Touch, you touch, you stop. Smell, you smell, stop. Taste, you taste when you're eating, you're through eating, you stop. Hearing, you listen, when there's nothing, anyone saying anything, music, you stop. But the eye, no one ever does anything during the day and then he says, let me stop using my eyes for 5 minutes. Then let me continue. You use your eyes from the time you wake up till you sleep. So that's the meaning of ayin.
So what would be the meaning, how would Hebrew say when you want to describe somebody who is blind or somebody who is not, or someone who has lost their eyes?
It would be something like, I don't know what it is, but it might have lament. La ayin, not see. Like, for example, a good example I'll give you for like a famous verse. Lo ami. When God said, you will not be my people anymore. Ami means people. Lo ami, not my people. So maybe lo ayin, not see. For blind, but I need to check that. Sipoche. Disclaimer. I don't know if lo ayin is not seeing people, but probably that's what it is. Okay? So, ayin, perceived repeatedly or continuously. That which perceives continuously, the eye. That which never stops doing its job until you sleep. That is your eyes. Okay. Any questions?
Actually, the word is
Like
soma. Soma. Samek, Yod, Mem, Aleph.
well, they decided to use a meaning of, like you say, samet is to suffer. Mem, life. So a life of suffering is how you describe a blind man. So maybe they decided to go with the meaning of the experience of not having sight. A life of suffering. Soma. And then he means to experience the state. Okay.